A couple of years ago, if you would have asked me to read a book, this would be my condition just 5 minutes after reading it. And this does not matter how interesting the book was, I would still feel very sleepy. So if you are also into that category and you still want to put that effort to read more but find it very hard, and if you are already into reading, these tips will also help you to get more reading incorporated into your day-to-day life. Hi friends, my name is Ashwini. I welcome you all today to my channel. So let's quickly get into the 3 ways you can incorporate more reading into your day-to-day life. The 2 biggest hurdles when it comes about reading a physical book, sitting and reading a physical book, for me at least, was one, I could not find the time, and when I found the time, I would doze off, I would fall asleep. Those were the 2 biggest hurdles, and the number 1 technique that helped me overcome this hurdle was switching to audiobooks. Yes, there was a lot of commute to my way to work at that point of time, so it was almost 2 hours, and listening to an audiobook during that commute was way more productive than just sitting there and complaining about the traffic. And sometimes I would not even realize if I've reached the place, the workplace, or while coming back home, that it's already, the traffic is gone, the commute is gone, and I've already reached my place, because I would be so immersed in listening to that audiobook. And honestly speaking, sometimes yes, I would doze off even listening to the audiobooks during the commute, but like Seth Godin says, I would still think it's more productive because those words are directly hitting my subconscious mind. And if you do not have a commute or you are working from home, utilizing the time while doing the chores is also a good way to ensure that you are utilizing the time not just to get things done around the house, but also listening to some good books, so that the time also passes away. It will have the same impact. You will not even realize when you have finished all your work, but at the same time you can get a lot more reading incorporated into your day-to-day life. So I am not a believer of multitasking, but if one of the tasks is not so difficult, or if it is a routine task and you do not need your brain to be involved in that task, listening to an audiobook and having that brain active at that point of time can be easily manageable. It is just that you need to start small, start easy with some light reads, and then move on to some heavier reads. And my favorite app has been Audible. So if I ever do a sponsorship video, which I don't know when it is going to be, but I would definitely like to partner with Audible, because that is one of the apps that I have genuinely used in my life, and it has helped me a lot overcome this barrier of reading. And there is also another app called as Storytel, where you can listen to some short reads, and it is into different languages also. So if you want to listen to a regional language, so those are the 2 apps. I'll leave a link to both of them down in the description. You might start with the trial version, and if you really feel that it is helpful, you might invest into the pro version also. My second tip about making reading more desirable is, of course, with a physical book. And how do you do that? See, any activity can be exciting if you make it more desirable. So if you find reading very boring or sleepy, then you can always find ways to make it more desirable, and then it will become a habit, and then it will get into your routine. So let me give you an example. Remember that chai ke saath newspaper wala scene? Most of our parents had this habit. While sipping a cup of tea, they will always have their newspaper handy and they will be reading it. So that was kind of a routine. Similarly, you can also read 2, 3 or maximum 5 pages of your book while maybe drinking a hot cup of tea or coffee or haldi doodh like I do. But at least those 5 minutes are spent into some focused reading. See, now the benefit here is that the tea or coffee or the haldi doodh is hot, so it will keep you alert and not make you feel sleepy. So information is more likely to be retained in this case. So we have eliminated the sleeping part, but at the same time, when you spend those 5 minutes focusing entirely on your activity of reading, this is similar to what you do during meditation, that is to focus on your breath or focus on a particular point in front of you. So this will not just help you gain more knowledge through reading, but it will also help you to get some much needed focus time in the busy schedule of the day that we guys have right now. My third and most favorite tip into getting more reading done into your day-to-day life is about finding an accountability partner. And why I will tell you this. I think it was in the movie Dear Zindagi where Shah Rukh Khan says, why can't we have a coffee wala dost or a dance karne wala dost? Like that, find out a book padhne wala dost. If you know someone who's also equally struggling about reading, get them to be your accountability partner. We do practice this in my household. I do it with my husband. You can do it with anyone, like your parents, your siblings, or your friends, or whoever it is. So what we do is we take turns to read a book. So maybe today I'll read for 20 minutes for him, and the next day he will read for 20 minutes for me. Now the thing is, if on certain days when I feel absolutely lazy to read a book, and if it is his turn, I always get excited because I don't have to read, I just have to sit there and enjoy while he reads a book for me. And if it is my turn and I'm feeling lazy, he will make sure that I am not robbing him of his reading time and I am actually reading that book for him. It is just like massage. The more you give, the more you get. I hope married couples understand what I'm trying to say. So not just couples, as I said, you can do it with your parents, you can do it with your siblings. It is a nice bonding activity. You get to read. Of course, sometimes even when you are reading some really good books, you get to share those ideas, and that kind of helps to build more on the knowledge that you are gaining through those books. This video might have got you excited about reading and you are very eager to incorporate these reading techniques so that you can get more reading done. However, you are confused that which books do you start reading or which are the best books out there that will keep you interested, because that is most important, that you read the right kind of books. Otherwise you will just be bored and then fall off the wagon of reading, right? So if you want me to make a list for those books and a video for that, comment in this video down below. I'll definitely make that video for you so that you can save some time. And speaking about some saving, how about we even save some money? Yes, right, that's the video that I'm coming up with next week, in which I'll be talking about most easiest ways to save money so that you become a mindful consumer. If you're interested in that, please make sure that you have subscribed to this channel if not already done so, and the notification bell is on so that you will come to know when I post that video. And I hope this video helped you. If it did, like, share, subscribe. Again, the same drill. I will see you in the next one. You take care till then. Bye bye.